What is going on, family? We are back checking out the brand new song from Ren, Vincent's Tale, Sunflower's Prologue. And shout out to the Renegades first and foremost. I am actually on the live premiere like right now. I am waiting for this to show up so I can record this reaction. I was trying to be active in the chat, but it is pretty fucking wild over there. It'll hurt your brain as fast as it moves. Ren's messages will kind of like stick for like a second, but outside of that, it's just nothing but like continuing moving. I think people are excited. Right now, we are up to almost 6,000 people that are waiting at this point. When I first hopped in here about a half hour ago, there was about maybe 3,000 people already. And it was about 38 minutes, I think, before the premiere was getting ready to start. So I think people are definitely excited. I was looking at the comment section already too. 1.2 thousand likes on a comment that Ren made from 17 hours ago that already has 135 replies and 102,000 likes on it. So many so many comments and stuff has already happened, and this video is not even out yet. You know what I mean? It's only been out for the last 18 24 hours kind of thing for this premiere. So like people have only known about it for so long, right? So it's kind of wild how many people are here. But I think at the same time, it's like, you know, it shows how much of an impact that Ren has on the community amongst like the Renegades, right? Where it's like there's just everybody's in here, like, you know, there's sunflowers galore, but like throughout this entire thing there's been people like talking about like what's up from like wherever part of the world that they're from and stuff like that, and there's just people from all over the entire fucking planet here right now. We're up to like 6,500 people now, and this is about to start in like 60 fucking seconds. So yes, you're right, the next song is called Dave. Okay, so Ren's over here talking a little bit about like how there's more chapters. I think he said there's like a total of 5 if I remember correctly, and we've had 3 so far, right? So this is the prologue, and then there's maybe one more that's coming. I wonder if it's going to be like after this one, before the other tales, or where in the storyline it all fits. I'm probably going to miss so much stuff in this show about like ties to the other tales. So I'm definitely not the expert on that, but we shall see what I'm going to find out today. We're going to see what I find out. I don't know. Tons of sunflowers again in this chat. Like I said, it kind of hurts your brain to kind of like get involved with it a little bit. It does. Now we got up to 7,000 people right now. 7,000 people already. The premiere will begin shortly. I'm gonna open this up. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. Maybe it has to stay like this. I don't even know. We will find out. We're just going to sit here and keep talking until this thing plays. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day wherever you're on the great wide world. It is 3 p.m. where I am right now. I don't know what time it is in the UK that this is premiering. I'm curious. Let's see. What are they, like 5-6 hours ahead of us? So it's probably like, I don't know, 9-8 o'clock up there somewhere. I'm trying to think. They say it's like 12 or 1. I can't remember if it's 12 or 1 when I start my live streams at 7. Every Sunday and Wednesday, guys. Women Who Rock on Sundays, family night every Sunday. Wednesday, sorry. Women Who Rock on Wednesdays, Sundays, family night. You know what I mean? Come and say hi. Add a song on the stream. We would definitely love to have you. We are all about trying to promote up-and-coming artists, independent artists, very much like, you know, like Ren. So here we go. We got 2 minutes now with a little sunflower background. Okay. Oh, with the birds singing? Okay, this is the part where the chat's going to probably get even faster. Yep, it's already speeding up. And, yep, it's going to probably just, like, be like, oh, my God, let's go. I'm so excited. Sunflowers. Let's take a sip of water. I've said sunflower too many times in a row. We are now up to, okay, that updated. Up to 8,000 people, I think it said. Dropped down a little bit, but I'm sure people are coming back. This is like the most like difficult part, I think, of the whole process. Is the waiting for the countdown is even worse. You know what I mean? Like, I wish they didn't have these long countdowns on it, but at the same time, I guess it notifies people and gives people time to get on here, because now we're up to 9,300 people. I bet you it'll get over 10K before it starts, because we got less than a minute nest. I bet you we'll get over 10,000 people before it even starts. Yep, 11,500 right now. So that makes sense. I just answered my own question of why we have to wait here like this, because now there's even more people. We might even get to 15. We might. We still got 40 fucking seconds left. Let's see how many people are going to jump up to this thing. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. My money's on 15,000. Let's fucking go, guys. Let's fucking go. Get on here right now. You know what I'm saying? I know you renegades are already up on here. Oh, 12,287. We're getting close. Oh, we can do it. 12,471. Oh, come on now. We can hit at least 13,000. We can do it. We can do it. 10 seconds. You can do it, YouTube. You can do it, renegades. Can I make it big? Oh, I can now. I can make it full screen now.
Tragic scenes last night in London. A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound. Her attacker, a 14-year-old boy, is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer. Over to reporters on the ground for more.
Oh, such a beautiful shame. The sunflowers wilt when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woes. We all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. War rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender.
that's a teaser. Oh no, that was a teaser. Is that everything? No. He can't give me fire like that and just walk away. He can't do it. He can't do it. No. No. Oh my god, that beat was so hard. Oh, he was just getting me hyped. He was just getting me hyped just to take it away. Oh my god. I really liked that shot of like him like at the end, like when he kind of like makes like his appearance with the screen and the TV and all that, and like you just had that montage like there at the end of the video where I kind of feel like he kind of like that was, I feel like, supposed to somewhat like represent kind of like probably Vincent, right? Or kind of like this character, or like the everyday person. This way, the relatable character. I think that it was supposed to be representing multiple people in there, like how he was like the person who worked at like the gas station or the corner store kind of thing, and then he also was like a person who like had like the business coat on and was like working in an office environment or whatever, or like the person that like takes the bus and all these, you know, to their job or whatever the fuck. Like I think it was supposed to represent different people throughout that, and like kind of like the mundaneness of it, and also like the vicious cycle of kind of getting trapped into like this almost just kind of like this merry-go-round, if you will, of kind of just doing the same things day after day after day, and not really kind of like, I don't know, just stopping and living life. I think it's kind of like what I was kind of taking away from that for sure. The tie together to like the sunflower and like cannabis was not what I expected, but I really fucking dig the fuck out of that. I've always really appreciated when artists have used the idea of the sunflower to represent that kind of like messaging. I think it's pretty clear and evident personally, because they start off the entire video with him finishing off, you know, rolling the J, the spliff. I don't know what the hell you guys call them out there. What do you guys call them out there? And what would a UK person call that? You know what I mean? To me, that looks like a L. I would call that a L. You know what I mean? Or like, you know, you could, if just blatant easy terms, call it a joint. You know what I mean? But I'm curious, what would you guys call it? Let's run it back.
Tragic scenes last night in London. A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound. Her attacker, a 14-year-old boy, is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer. Over to reporters on the ground for more.
And like the fact that he's getting ready to smoke after he's watching the news, hearing about this horrible incident, right? Where it's almost kind of like you need a lot of these things just to get by with the fucked upness of the world, if that kind of makes any sense. I feel like that is kind of like a tie together there, you know what I mean?
Oh, such a beautiful shame. The sunflowers will when the skies do not rain.
I'm telling you, there's something magical about what he does with music, man, where it's just like, you know, I love how I kind of said about a merry-go-round earlier, right? And like it's got this kind of a little bit of this circus effect kind of sound to it, and a little bit in the intro to this, right? So it kind of also ties together the idea of like the world being kind of like a circus too. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I mean, let's be for real, guys, like the world's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Have you looked outside lately? Have you read the news? Have you seen what's going on? No matter where you are too. I mean, God, for fuck's sake. So it's crazy everywhere. He finds these ways again to like, I feel like just make me mesmerized by things I've heard before. You know what I mean? I've heard this kind of melody and tune before, but it draws you in immediately. Like I said, he gives me goosebumps just like with everything that he does. Like there's just so much power and emotion behind everything. Like you just always feel that.
It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woes. We all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down.
Oh my God.
Blindingly loud.
That note already hit there. You know what I mean? We gotta at least call that out, fam. Like, come on now, you over here cooking.
Rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender.
And the sunflower being burned up too. Fire!
Oh, what a terrible scene. Here lie the corpses of corporate machines, planting seeds where the grass never grows. But the grass, it stays greener in places unknown as we all fall down in London town. Shaky ground.
Hold on a second. I gotta hear that line again because I feel like that just like tripped my brain up.
It stays greener in places unknown as
The grass is greener line. Hold on now. We gotta let them cook on the whole thing.
here lie the corpses of corporate machines, planting seeds where the grass never grows. But the grass.
The corporate machine planting seeds where the grass never grows, but the grass is always greener in places unknown. God damn, is that deep, yo? Tying that to the idea of the corporate greed, right, and how that affects the rest of the world, but that line itself with the grass is always greener in places unknown. There's so much power behind that statement because there's a reason why we have heard the phrase "the grass is greener on the other side," right? Where the unknown is either very scary to you or it is very intriguing. You know what I mean? So like the grass sometimes is greener in our minds than it typically always is. So like, you know, it's just the idea is that even like, you know, new places, right? Oh, if I could just get to X place, or if I could just move out of this town and get to X place, like things would be better. And I'm not saying that leaving and starting over and going to new places is not a good thing. It definitely is. You know, new beginnings and all that kind of stuff, like definitely good things for people. You know what I'm saying? That's not at all what I'm saying. But if you're thinking that the grass is always going to be greener, you're always going to be looking for greener grass. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we have to be able to find, I think personally, we have to be able to find the joy in the things that we do have available to us that way. Materials and things are never really going to bring you that kind of happiness. Does that make sense? And I feel like that's kind of where my brain is going with that whole grass is greener, you know, kind of line. Like I said, he's tying that concept to that idea of that corporate greed where like you sell you on a dream that like, hey, we're going to make green grass over here. But, you know, at what cost? You know what I mean? At what cost with that? Where that I feel like that's a lot of like the sacrifice a lot of times is like, you know, there's always pitfalls to anything. Like nothing is as simple as like, you know, there's no repercussions for something. There's always some sort of repercussion somewhere. And I think where a lot of times businesses and the people that run businesses and, you know, all that kinds of stuff, politicians, country leaders, all that kinds of stuff, when they make decisions, sometimes they are doing things whether on purpose or not, knowing how much they're affecting the general populace. You know what I mean? And at businesses for sure, you know, if they can hopefully squeeze $1 or $2 out of somebody, they're gonna fucking do it. You know what I mean? Even if it means sacrificing you all in order to get there. So yeah, I think there's just so much power in that statement, and again, just so much power in his overall message of everything with this song.
It stays greener in places unknown as we all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down, blindingly loud. Never
doing that little little ad lib thing with like the fuck and just playing with that fucking beat that way. Oh, it's so fucking hard. I love how angry he looks in this video too, because like, I feel like that again, these characters or whatever this is supposed to represent through like this next section, there's all this misery and just like frustration and defeatedness like all over his face. You know what I mean? You know, we're still going through the motions, but like, you know, you're still seeing all like that extra, you're still seeing what they're feeling on the inside, like through his like just physical like appearance and like the expressions on his face, like everything that he is like portraying is like giving off all like the inside thoughts and feelings. Does that make sense? Because the last couple the tales that we've done so far that he's released has been, I think, all with acoustic guitars. So definitely a vibe setter with that. But like with this one, I feel like there's so much power behind just the song itself where you can kind of take it for like its own thing this way. A little bit more separate than the other tales were. So yeah, so fucking fire. I love the fact that, again, that he used a piano with this one. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna get as amped up as I was last time, because I know it's ending. I know it's ending now, so I'm not gonna get as hyped as I was, because I was getting into it. I was ready to go. I was like, I don't know how long the Tales of Jenny and Screech, some of them, 13 minutes long? I was like, this could have been 15 minutes long. I don't know. We could have had 3 chapters all on the same side. You never know with Ren. You really never know. So I was ready to go the last time, but, you know, he said it's coming soon. Coming soon. He said, was it July 31st, they say? Hold on, let's check again. He told us. July 31st. Okay, the end of the month. End of the month. Cool. Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. We got more Ren coming this month, so that's fucking exciting. That is fucking exciting. I know you guys are excited because I'm excited too. You know what I mean? And I still feel like I'm somewhat of a new renegade. I've only really been a renegade for the last year, so I still feel like I'm somewhat new to this family. So I have don't think that I can think of the last time that I heard anything from Mr. Ren that I did not think was absolutely magnificent. Even if it was just like a 2-minute fucking freestyler of him just saying fun shit. You know what I mean? I just love the artist that he is. So this is fucking amazing. I love it. Cannot wait to add it to my playlist. I'm sure it's already out on Spotify, so I'm going to definitely go and do that right after this. I think that's all I got, guys. Be sure to let me know in the comments anything that I missed that were like blatant ties to other tales or anything like that, because I'm like, I didn't really necessarily see anything tying together yet, but I'm sure you guys got some fan fiction out there already, some renegade fiction of like tie togethers and stuff like that. So I'm sure I missed something somewhere, but video was dope. Song itself so great. Really like this one quite a bit, especially for it being coming as like a tale song this way, this is the prologue for us really getting into Vincent's tale, which is probably I think kind of what's going here is that this is like the intro to get you into what's going to happen on Vincent's tale. We kind of gave you like the rough part of the story, gave you a song, and then we're going to give you like the tale. I think next is what I'm predicting. So we shall see. And if he's going to do it over a hip hop beat, that fucking fire. Okay. I think it's all I got, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you.